Ba 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 ba. No thoughts, head marbles. Today, I'm letting marbles decide everything about my design. The colors, the font, everything will be decided by a simulated marble race. This program is meant to help streamers engage with their chats, but I just sit alone in my room and talk to myself all day, so, you know, this is perfect. This is perfect use for it. I'm going insane, please help me. So I've written out a list of custom colors, 11 marbles. We might add more actually. So the way this works is that the first 3 colors to cross the finish line will be the main colors of the graphic. Oh my god, that is a lot of marbles. And we're off. All right, who's in the lead? Black, blue, red, bruises, colors of bruises. Oh wait, but now yellow's taking the lead. Yellow's surging ahead. It's impossible to tell who's coming ahead. Is anyone down here? White's taking the lead. White and gray, are we going for a monochrome graphic? Interesting. Oh man, so many marbles are falling to their deaths. White with a very distinct lead right now. White, yellow, gray would not be a very pleasant graphic. I can't say I'm rooting for them. White's stuck. Gray's stuck too. Oh, but white's taking it back. White, mustard, and yellow, those are basically the same color. Why did I add both of those? They're in this tube thing now. Oh, but blue's taking a surprise 3rd place. Oh, but there's more coming down the middle. It's hard to say. I'm having a hard time imagining a graphic of these colors right now. Oh, lime and gray taking the lead. Gray's an interesting color. You usually want to go for a lot of contrast, so gray doesn't really help much there. Lime and gray, neck and neck. Off they go. Don't miss. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, but lime's making it anyways. Oh, but mustard. Where did mustard come from? Peach? Nope. Unless there's a huge surprise, mustard's gonna win. I don't even like this color. Why did I add it? Mustard's first. Oh no. Who's coming up next? Because that will. Oh no. Mustard, lime, and green. Oh no. Oh, this is going to be so ugly. Oh no. Oh, I'm regretting my life decisions. Mustard, lime, and green. Or just mustard, lime, and lime. It doesn't really matter. Lime and green are nearly the same color. Lime is just a type of green. But here's the thing. Mustard is a really hard color to work with, depending on how you look at it. If you look at it just like, oh, puke yellow, then yeah, it's very difficult to make something appealing of puke yellow. But if you look at it as like a natural type color, then you'll find that mustard actually shows up a lot in a lot of places, like nature. So we could go with a more natural bent, so the mustard is kind of like a brown. And if the lime and green, we'll go with something really like spring, really fresh, really seasonal, except not because it's winter. Okay, we can work with it. It's not the end of the world. So I've collected a list of fonts and also emojis. So if we get that, we won't use text. We'll just make an emoji graphic. Oh boy. There's 15 fonts. It's not gonna win. It's gonna win. Anyway, we got Comic Sans, we got Times New Roman. It's a pretty good variety. Temple of Steve, like Steve Minecraft. I mean, we'll go for it. Alrighty. Oh, look at all these marbles. And off we go. No clear lead at the moment as everyone gets off to a nice start in this funnel. Emojis is taking the lead. Oh no. We might have to make an emoji graphic, people. It might happen. It might be happening. Or not. It's falling behind the curve as everyone else approaches the funnel. Who's first? Oh, Ariel. How do you pronounce that anyways? Bebass? Bebass? No idea. Anyway, they're in the lead. Some nice classic sans serif fonts. Followed closely behind by Snapdragon, which is the font I use in most of my branding. Oh, Ariel's taking a great lead after Bebass or Bebass or whatever fell behind. Comic Sans, not so distant 3rd place, and Impact, the meme font, is also taking a bit of an approach, but still nowhere close to 1st place. Will it get stuck here? It got stuck. Who's taking the lead now? Everyone's been stopped by the turn thing. We've got Industry, the Overwatch League font, taking a bit of a lead, but nope. Sapphino is slightly ahead. That's like the classic, really elaborate cursive font that nobody uses. Wait, Impact is way ahead of the competition. The meme font on a huge lead. Don't even know who's in 2nd place. The meme font's going to take the win unless something drastic happens. Oh, but it could miss. This thing moves. What? Oh no, it doesn't move. Wait, does it? I could have sworn that thing was moving. It does move. Oh, be careful on your approach, Impact. Oh, here comes Helvetica and 2 Industries. Impact. The timing is right. Oh no. Oh, are you kidding me? Really? Meme font. Okay, so not off to a great start. We got mustard, aka puke yellow, and we were like, okay, we can go with a natural feel. We'll go with something fresh and natural with lots of mountains and trees and leaves and things that grow. And then we get Impact, the meme font. Great start, guys. Just out of curiosity, who's in last place? The Overwatch League font. Somehow I'm not surprised. Times New Roman makes it, And is it gonna make it before it moves? Is it gonna make it before the goal moves? Yep. Oh boy. Okay, so with that font and color combo, I don't really know where we're gonna go from here. But we're gonna use Unsplash to get stock images for our graphic. Not a sponsor, but if Unsplash wanted to sponsor me, I wouldn't say no. So our first race is just gonna be taking every single one of these categories you can see at the top of the screen, and we're gonna see where our source image is going to come from. And we're off. Oh, it looks like a pinball machine, remember those? Who's in first? It's too hard to tell why everyone's still in the pinball machine. Oh, but current events takes a lead, early lead, followed closely by fashion, architecture, experimental. Whoa, okay. Wow, this is moving fast. This is moving real fast. Let's go a little slower. I can't see it. I am stuck under the course. All right, editorial, followed by animals. Whoa! Everything's going flying. Textures and patterns flying way up in the air. There's no way it's gonna land, right? No way, it actually landed! It's gonna take it's gonna take a lead if it doesn't get stuck in the section. It's way ahead, but architecture's careening down the middle, stopped by those swingy things. Textures and patterns still moving down, hitting the speed. Here's another line of what are these things? Animals versus textures and patterns. Who's gonna take it? Oh, it's so close. They're going the same way. Oh, animals got stuck. It's going to be textures and patterns. In it goes. Easy win. Wow, a lot of marbles got stuck all the way back there, huh? Alright, so I've loaded up the textures and patterns page on Unsplash, and we've already got a mustard pig, so that's a good start. We could get creative with this, especially because it's patterns. The thing is, I'm usually designing for something or for someone, so I'm not really sure where to start. I like that this plant peel thing has kind of an O shape. Maybe we could do some typography. Right, meme font. There's no rule saying that the font has to be the centerpiece of our work, but it might be easier if we just open Photoshop first and start messing around. All right, we're all ready to go. Let's put in some text. Oh, that is so ugly. What color is mustard exactly? It's something like this, right? That's brown. How about that? Are there any good shapes in here? Seriously, what is this font? Look at this. It's not centered. These aren't the same width. Everything else is pretty blocky. I don't know if it'll be super useful. It might be cool if we just go completely shape-based, completely abstract, just throw a bunch of these squigglies around everywhere and texture them. Oh, why does it look like ramen noodles? Oh, you're kidding me. They're not even the same width. What is this? I don't know. What is going on here? What is this? Let's look for something that doesn't have such a cool color base. Oh, this one's interesting, and it's kind of mustardy. No dice. No dice. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh my goodness. No. Okay, looking for something else. Oh, this one's pretty. Okay, interesting. Again, doesn't really adhere to our color scheme, which I'm realizing now is very difficult to adhere to. All right, this one looks good with green. Okay, a good start. Go to yellows, boost it up a little, but make it a little bit golden instead of red. Yeah, that fits the color scheme to me. In fact, this is so nice. It might actually look better as our background. This is looking a little bit like a really strange magazine spread to me. I wouldn't call it a graphic per se. Could we go for a magazine spread type? I mean, the problem is we only selected one font. That's going to make things a little difficult. Yeah, this is not a magazine-worthy font. Let's put a pretend headline. 2020 strangest headline. Australian town forced to clean up after hairy panic. That's a headline. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, you know what? No. All right, no. Sometimes you just gotta say no and blow it all up. When in doubt, filter it out, and I'm not talking about selfies. I'm just going to go in here, filter. There's gotta be something, man. 3D, I don't know what this does. It's gonna crash Photoshop probably. Oh god. Whoa. Yeah, I don't know what this does. Let's remove that. Clear. If we're going abstract, we may as well go all the way, right? I don't think a blur is gonna do very much. Distort, let's distort things. Polar coordinates, what do you do? Ooh, interesting. Look, there's like a little flower in the middle. How about you, ripple? Look at that. This is terrible. Undo. How about zigzag? Zigzag. Everyone loves zigzags. Oh, this is kind of cool. Render fibers? Fibers? Mezzotint? What is this? Oh, God. Pointillize? Pointillize. Oh, okay. Not very good. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Extrude. Pyramids, go. Oh, wait, this is kind of cool. It looks like a low poly forest, actually. I kind of like this. Oh, wait, let's do that again. Okay, let's do polar coordinates. And then let's do the extrudy thing. Hey, that's actually kind of interesting. It looks like there's a terrifying face. So this is the eye. This is another eye. This is this terrifying smile. If we do this, Okay, also interesting. Maybe it'd make for a good album cover. Maybe we should turn this into an album cover style graphic. I mean, let's be real, we're not getting anything usable out of this. And how are we gonna incorporate the text? Oh, whoa, a bunch of hyphens. This is pretty interesting. I mean, okay, it looks a little bit like 69, but whoa, cool shapes. What do they mean? This is so lame, man. What am I supposed to do here? What if we had dots? Dot, dot, dot. Where are the dots? Why can't I see them? Here we go. Look, make them small. Center them. I got no idea what I'm doing. I have absolutely no idea. This really shouldn't be that difficult. I don't know why this is so hard for me. Is this cheating, by the way? Having the font be 3 little squares. I mean, it's technically part of the font, man. What am I supposed to do with the meme font? What if I extruded these, by the way? What would actually happen? Okay, that's weird. That's weird. They look like deformed Lego pieces. I think the concept here has promise, but it needs to be, I don't know, centered more. This pattern just it doesn't draw your eye. That's what we need. I'm gonna try and distort it. Let's liquefy it now, like this. Now it goes towards the middle. Now we extrude. Does that help? Does that make it cooler? Maybe? What if we played the colors a bit? What if we just boosted everything up? I would go with color scheme. It's way cooler, but we don't have red as a color. That's so annoying. Go into yellows. The yellows are already altered. Go into reds. See, I would love to work with this instead. It's even kind of Christmassy in a weird way, in its own way. Look at this. Wouldn't it just be like a really perfect kind of fantasy magical forest, like a fairy forest or something? But no, we are stuck with poop yellow. I guess we can go the autumn route. It looks pretty autumny. But again, it doesn't really look anything like a forest. It's not very interesting. We need to draw these later parts in somehow. Just kind of swirl it around. I don't know. I don't care. Okay. Man! What if we just mashed it out? What if we just cut it out? Bam, it's just one chunk. Put a black background on it. I don't know, man. I do not know. What if these were all really small? What if we just had like a bunch of squares with completely random things in them? Returning liquefied result. Oh, it's calculating. Oh boy. Is it gonna look completely different? Oh my god. Well, that doesn't look the same anymore. I mean, it's interesting. We'll take it. This isn't really what I was going for. That actually looks cool though. I don't know what it is. It does look like a really weird album cover, doesn't it? What if we had like a bunch of fake album covers and in one of the squares it would say top albums of 2020, you know, like in a corner in one of the squares? Wouldn't that be cool? Maybe we should go with that. Okay, next square. What else can we use from here? If it's yellow, I will take it. Or green. Green is also good because it's supposed to be yellow and lime, right? And green? This technically fits the requirement, but it's already kind of a graphic on its own, isn't it? Yeah, food's a good idea. Food's a good idea for yellow and green. I've had these before, by the way. They're okay. I don't know if it's this brand specifically, but, you know, it's chocolate. Who's complaining? You know what? We may as well co-opt it. Why not? And we'll take this one that we saw originally, too. It's a free-for-all, baby! So for this peel looking thing, we can actually do a typography thing and it will get us away from using impact on all of the things. So what I'm going to do is, not that. I guess I'm gonna select this. So we go select subject and then we're gonna go in and fix this because it obviously didn't select correctly. And we'll use the O shape and try and form more letters from it, I think. Maybe oh no would be an easy phrase because it's got 2 O's in it and H and N are quite similar. So clip, 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 clip. Okay, we've got it selected. Let's hope it's a clean mask. The layer, mask. Is that clean? Good enough. So if I select part of the letter like here, I can probably puppet warp it into its own letter. So we've got the O, now we've got this. OJ, orange juice. We could also just flip it. OC, original content. Put down some pins over here and we kind of twist this upward. It does look a little strange. What if we made an H? What if we made an H? To do that, we'd have to straighten this out. We twist it into our preferred shape. Probably put one here so we can make it straight. There we go. Very nice. Enter. Duplicate the layer, move it over here. Check the pins. Now we twist it into this shape and we move it over here. Put it under probably. And we paint in a little bit of a shadow under here for a little realism. And we take this, we put it over here, and we'll try and content aware fill again, but this time we're on this side of the graph. Does that help? Oh, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. It looks like we're getting somewhere. I kind of want an exclamation mark on the end of this, so we're gonna duplicate this again, rotate it. Now got a little rectangle, bam, a little circle. Realistic? Not really, but that's fine. Who's looking? Simple little, I would just paint the edges a little bit so it's kind of like bendy. And we add a little color to make it a shadowed color, like so. Good enough. Last thing we gotta do is paint in some of these shadows under the H. So we take the color here, get our nice fluffy brush. Whoops, something is wrong with my brush. Oh, I'm using a pencil. There we go. Now we paint. It's not very good, but it's clean enough. It's clean enough. It's all right. Who's looking that closely, right? Okay, we're finally getting somewhere. Let's do one more constant aware fill so that we can scale the whole thing nicely. Okay, easy. Do a little stamping probably to clean it up. There we go. Same down here. There, that should be good. That should finally be good. Jesus Christ. Smart object, 1-to-1 ratio, select, wiggle this way. Ah, thank goodness. Mask. Well, about that? Looks kind of legit, right? Bring up some guides over here. We can try and make it look a little bit more legit. So my idea of this is basically just to yoink the primary design and just replace the text. Kind of cheaty, don't care. So we're gonna get our square, paint all this yellow in. Could not fill because there are not enough source pixels on a selected layer. I mean, we'll keep painting. There's gotta be more. Like here. Yeah, how's that? It's not terrible. That looks pretty good. We'll go with it. It's a little smudgy in the top right corner, but we'll work with it. Now, what's a kind of quirky title that would fit this sort of graphic, this sort of merchandise? You know, it's got yellow, it's got green, it's got these kind of vector squiggles. How about I eat dirt? I eat dirt. Color match that. Dirt. I mean, it is, you know, green, brown, pretty dirt-like colors. That one's easy. We'll call it a day there. Okay. That makes 3. Bro, I got no idea what I'm doing. In fact, you know, why does that have to be 1920 by 1080? We're doing squares anyway. We may as well just go do this. Pixels, 1080, proceed. You guys, I wish I could just let you hear what's going on in my brain right now, because my brain hasn't shut up for 5 minutes repeating I eat dirt over and over again. I don't know why I'm like this. I don't eat dirt. I've never eaten dirt. Why would anyone eat dirt? Well, I say that, but actually I remember reading an article recently that said that in some remote Irish town or something, some little hamlet, village, I don't know, people would eat dirt as medicine. And then when the scientists went out there and were like, why are you eating dirt? They tested the dirt and there was some kind of like antibacterial fungus in the dirt. So I don't know, maybe you do eat dirt. I'm not judging. Go ahead, eat dirt to your heart's content. Eat! You know, sometimes I should do like an actual proper album art challenge where I generate the title of the album and the colors and stuff, but maybe not the font because that was really restraining. It's really hard. Typography is such a defining part of a graphic. It's very difficult to be restrained to one font. Also, this isn't a perfect square, is it? I don't think it is. Yeah. Also, it just got morphed again. I just realized when this got cropped, it completely broke whatever was in here. Whatever. I don't care. Center that. There's some god-awful yellow-green combo. All we're missing is some kind of generic paper texture to put in the background. I must have it somewhere. Paper. I mean, come on, what kind of half-ass esports designer doesn't have a billion ripped paper textures laying around? What about this? What is this? This isn't paper. What? And furthermore, what's going on up here? I guess it's transparent. I guess we'll fix that real quick. That's an ugly gradient. Let's get rid of that. So I can't stand the green. It's awful. I actually have some really random textures around and I can't even find the paper texture. Like, what is this? What is this texture? My goodness. How about this one? Sufficiently edgy? Random leopard spots? Is this technically green still? Is it greenish enough? I don't know. Maybe this should be green instead. It's less puke-inducing color. That is less terrible. Oh god, don't crash, don't crash. Oh crap! Oh no! Oh no, what did I hit?